Welcome, my name is Julie. The first question is, what's the most important thing to learn nowadays? So when I think about that question, the first thing or the most important thing to learn nowadays is your basics. You still have to learn how to read well, write well, even speaking well. Those are very important. I also think about some of the basic things you learn in school, such as mathematics. You have to learn that. I can't think of something else right off the top of my head. The most important thing to learn nowadays. Well, I definitely I would agree with or think you definitely need to learn how to use technology well, the computer, the cell phone, at least get the basics down because you need to learn how to use the internet or even make a phone call. So that is very important nowadays. Okay, so my thought on that question, it kind of threw me for a loop because I thought about when I look at the question, the most important thing to learn now. So I was thinking about the things that everyone has to learn, that we just sometimes take for granted, like reading and writing, something like that. But then I thought about now you just have to learn how to use a laptop or a computer or something. You can't really get around that. There's so much technology nowadays. And so that was my answer to that question. All right, the next question is, at what age should children start making their own decisions? I think as soon as a child is at the age of even 3, they can start making, well, I said they can start making decisions, but their own decisions. Okay, their own decisions, when I think about that, I would say about somewhere between 10 and 12 where they can make their own decisions so they can decide somewhat what they can wear, some things they want to watch on TV, things they want to study. They can start making those type of decisions on their own. Of course, a parent will probably want to monitor that a little bit, but they can still make their own decisions around that age. Okay, so this question, I don't have children of my own, so I was just trying to guess what would be a good answer. I know kids young, like 3, can make decisions. I don't know about on their own. I guess they could decide what toy to play with. But sometimes kids that young want to make a decision about what they're going to eat or not eat, and that may not be good. So this was a little bit tough for me to answer because I don't have much experience in it, but that is my answer. Okay, the next question. Why do some people prefer to study alone? I know I prefer studying alone so that I can concentrate on what I am learning. I can take notes. I like for it to be a little bit quiet. I don't necessarily want any music or TV in the background because that distracts me. So to prefer it, yes, I prefer studying it alone so I can concentrate fully on what I'm learning. Sometimes I do want a group when it's a subject that's a little bit more difficult so that way I can answer questions or can ask questions and maybe answer some too if I know that too. But as far as a preference, yes, I want to study alone simply so that I can concentrate completely on what I'm trying to learn. Okay, so those are the 3 questions for today.